Craig, can you kind of just walk us through how this Sage situation came to be?
So after the game, a couple days ago, we were saying that we needed to do something just to switch up the mojo. And then, I mean, a couple different ideas were brought up, but then Wins, it was Austin Wins actually who really had the idea. He bought the Sage online, overnighted it, and he and I just walked around the ballpark and just saged everything we possibly could. Just took it around. Took a good 15 minutes to just walk around, make sure that we took our time and did it right, and yeah, it worked.
Rich?
Trey, was this the most difficult period you've ever had in baseball those last 3 weeks?
No, it's close, but I was here for all of 2018, and honestly, I still think just that year overall, especially with the expectations we had coming into that year, and just it was just a really tough season, kind of from start to finish. You know, we had a little bit of momentum in the second half of that season, but I'd say, you know, even though it was a losing streak that I couldn't fathom us having, going through 2018, I'd still say that was worse.
John?
Trey, Brennan mentioned a few times that you guys were pretty over hearing about the streak and watching it on TV and seeing about it. What was it like going through that on a day-to-day basis with all the attention that was put on it?
It's tough, but at the same time, it's up to us to go out there and win a game. So it's not talked about. Obviously, when there's a streak of that many games, it's going to be talked about, and you can't get mad about that because that's just the way it is. So you know, I wish it didn't take us this long for it to happen, but you know, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad I could shave my mustache. That was another thing that I had going. A few days ago, I just shaved except for my mustache, and because I hate having a mustache, and as kind of a form of self-punishment, but also trying to keep things a little lighter. I told all the guys that I was going to shave it off whenever we won, so I'm really glad I got to do that too.
Joe?
Trey, did you receive any calls from interesting people that you might not have heard from during this streak? And also, just can you describe the range of emotion that you felt tonight coming back in the 8th inning and then finally watching the final out kind of sink into Santander's blood?
No, I don't think I got any calls out of the ordinary too much. Yeah, nobody really talked to me too much about it. I think they knew that you know, I was probably hearing about it enough and already having a tough enough time. But yeah, that 8th inning was amazing. You know, I had kind of a tough game at the plate up to that point, but I was glad to have a good 2-strike approach and put a ball in play that luckily went for a hit. And then you know, Santander has been swinging the bat incredibly, so you know, that got the inning off to a good start, and then just great at bats from all the guys. It was a team effort that inning, and I was really pumped up whenever I got to third base. It was, you know, a jolt of energy that I haven't felt in a really long time. So it was so exciting to get the win, and I also want to give a shout out to our fans here. They were great from start to finish. We went down, I think, 6-2 for a little bit there, and they were amazing through that and stuck with us. And luckily, we were able to come back. But they really were behind us tonight, and you know, I'm so thankful, and we are so thankful, especially after this streak, that they're still so supportive of us.